Let's play.
Off we go.
6 sixes for Byron Pollard.
And that's the wicket. Andrew Russell.
A most remarkable test victory.
That should be his 5 for. Yep, take a ball, Hayden Walsh Jr.
Bowled in. Cross the line.
What a victory in the match. What a victory in the series.
So yeah, looking forward to that.
Bright sunshine overhead as we start the 2022 international home season and the first CG Insurance One Day International between the West Indies and Ireland at Sabina Park in Kingston, Jamaica.
Nice carry. Ireland had the fortune, I suppose, to have a warm-up game here during the week against Jamaica, although the result didn't go their way. It was very useful practice for the men in green. They got plenty out of the encounter, plenty out of the fixture. Had a good look at the surface too. Very nice, very confident stroke down the ground. That's going to be the first boundary of the fixture. That's an absolute cracker by Shea Hope. Beautiful full face down the ground.
It looks good so far. And as you see, Shea Hope just presenting the full face, resulting in 4.
Nicely played, really good. Didn't try to hit it too square. It's a short boundary leg side. That's going to be his first boundary for the West Indies, for Justin Graves. That's a beautiful leg side clip.
I think that's one of his favorite shots. Just his setup tells you you can't go too straight. Look at that bat. Beautiful on drive. Just whipping it. Amazing, resulting 4.
In the air, what a good catch. What a brilliant grab at mid-wicket. I think it's Garrett Delaney. Yeah, that's an absolutely sensational catch. He thinks he caught it. The umps are just going to have a quick chat.
You can see the hands around the ball. I just want you to take that back one more frame from me, Mark. Just need to be satisfied that that's clearly in the hand. And forward, forward. And one frame forward. All right, thanks, Mark. I don't have any conclusive evidence to overturn this decision. So we're going to stay with the decision of out.
Early breakthrough for Ireland, just what they needed. Justin Graves has gone on debut for 7, 18 for 1.
Justin Graves.
Got the required length and gets it away for 4 to end the over. 42 for 1.
Slogged away. Don't bring him in, because he's hit it straight down William Porterfield's throat. That is really poor batting from Nicholas Pooran, but Andrew McBride has got his man with some wonderful off-spin bowling.
Yeah, should have waited a little bit longer to see exactly what the bowler had to offer. Got that on the inside half of the bat. Wasn't in control at any point. Porterfield was never going to drop that. So Nicholas Pooran goes for 13. West Indies 59 for 2.
Nick gone, little feather through to Lorcan Tucker, and Curtis Camphor just gets one to hold its line. It's a lovely edge, carries nicely, and all of a sudden Ireland have back-to-back wickets.
Well, Ireland have really come into this game with a bang. 2 quick wickets, and this one, Shea Hope just hanging the bat out at that. Really a nothing shot. Takes the edge, and he's gone. So 29 off 44. He did the hard part and then gave it away. 59 for 3.
Bit of spin and easily taken. Gripped in the surface. If there is seam, sometimes there will be spin, and that gripped.
Talking about not losing wickets back to back. You could see just holding up into the surface, the moisture causing that ball to grip Another brilliant catch. Ireland gets another wicket. Chase goes for 1. It's 62 for 4.
Keeper didn't go, slip didn't go. Edge to perfection from Brooks.
Some extra bounce there from Young.
Wants two. You tell me is the call from Captain Karen Pollard. You tell me. And Brooks says, yes, come back for 2.
Well, Brooks was the one coming at the danger end, so you can see the effort he put in to get to the non-striker end quickly and return. He had just got into that gap, Shamar Brooks, and really took on.
Pulled away. That's a lot better. That is an absolutely comprehensive pull shot. A long way in front of square leg. That is a cracker from Karen Pollard, sweating on the short one and puts it away well.
Yeah, coming into his own, Karen Pollard. Short length delivery, and just gets on top of this one with all his power.
McBride has to bowl a very tight off-stump line because of the field. Good stride forward. Spun a lot again. Will he go for it? 7, 6, goes for it.
Edge coming up. Yeah, there's a flat line as the ball goes past the bat. I'm satisfied that there's no bat involved. Ball tracking when ready. Standing by for ball tracking, gents. No, clear gap between bat and ball.
Yeah, so I agree.
It's pitching outside off. The impact's outside off as well. Thank you. We're gonna go back to Nigel on field. Nigel, you're on screen. Stay with your not out decision. You can make your signal now.
Hasn't hit the front pad.
And that's where I said McBride cannot bowl outside the off stump because he's got no one on the boundary on that side.
And to add insult to injury, next ball goes for 4. Brooks just giving himself some room there. Short enough for him to pounce on it outside the off stump.
Someone's going to go for us here, lads. Come on.
More runs. Good sweep shot from Shamar Brooks. An aspect of West Indian batting that is something they need to do more of.
Just picked the line nicely.
That's what I thought. He just looked to me as though he was ready to pull the trigger and play the big shot.
And since Dockrell isn't getting any spin, he hit him the best place, straight back where the ball was coming from.
There you go, you're good.
That's a well-timed shot. There has to be a point at which you say, well, okay, 2 batsmen get together. Let's bat for as long as we can and get whatever we can. 50 comes up for Shamar Brooks. He's played extremely well. And it's the end of the 36. 159 for 4.
Hit that very well. Even though there are 3 fielders lining the leg side boundary, players like Pollard generally don't see them because they can go over them.
With that kind of power, you could hit it straight to somebody. There's no way they were going to hold on to that if they were in the infield.
He goes to 50. The West Indies captain had to negotiate a difficult period when he came to the crease, but it shows the benefit of a good defensive capability and then to advance your game.
Pollard, 50 off, 51 balls.
It's his 13th ODI 50. This one just pushed through a little, and with his power,
171 for forward.
just really flicked it over long on Aaron Pollard. That's going to go a long way as well. Just looks a little bit shaken now, McBride. And Pollard has changed the gear. Batted very responsibly in the first part of his innings. And now he's just changed gear. And out comes that power.
Oh my goodness, a picture of beauty and great touch.
This guy is a real talent. He's always at his best when he's playing straight. Got 6 more.
Always a pleasure watching Shamar Brooks bat when he gets a score. He's been groomed for international cricket ever since he was a teenager. It took him a long time, longer than ideal, to get into the international setup into his 30s a couple of years ago. But you can see why.
Is he gonna catch it? Oh, tackler. I don't know what happened. I thought it was going for 6. It went miles up in the air. At the end, Pollard looking for another maximum. Only could get it too long on. Well played though.
Pollard goes for 69.
He goes for 69, but a good captain's knock.
Yeah, Harry Tector is a brilliant fielder. Millimeters, knows exactly where his feet are, gets himself positioned nice and early. Toe ender. Pollard can't believe it. He swung hard. It's only a short boundary. This is a really good catch. Pulled away in the gap. It's another boundary. It's raining 4s and 6s. That's Sabina. 42 bowled. 221 for 5. Well, that's going to be a boundary. I think it's a little outside edge, but it was pretty well controlled by Jason Holder. Nice stroke to get his innings up and running.
Let's look at him, just opening the face, trying to play it as late as possible.
Well, that's dreadful bowling. Full toss. Oh, he dropped the dolly. Dropped an absolute sitter. Garrett Delaney. It was a big full toss on leg stump. It hung in the air for what seemed like an eternity, and it was spilt.
Everything went wrong in that delivery. Full toss, Brooks should have put it away. Mistimed it. Oh, what are you doing?
He's back deep. It's probably a bit high, but he's given him. Wow, he sent it straight upstairs. Reviewed it straight away.
Thank you, Nigel. Review for LBW. TV umpire to director. We have a player's review for LBW. The original decision given is out. Front foot check, fair delivery established. Can we move on to front on? Yeah, doesn't appear to be any bat involved. Can I just confirm that with the use of outrage? Yeah, satisfied that there's no bat involved. There's a flat line, ready to move to ball tracking when ready. And ball tracking is coming up, gents. It's pitching outside off, impacts in line, and wickets umpires call. Nigel, I'm going to ask you to stay with your original decision. You're on screen now. You can make your signal.
Well, good call by umpire Nigel Dugan. Just clipping the bails. It's a sad end for Shamar Brooks because that is a wonderful knock on debut. Deserved the century, but he's got to go. LBW to Mark Adair for 93. West Indies 38 for 6. Sad end, Darren Sammy, but that's a very fine innings. Sliced, should be taken. Keeper wants it. Easily taken. Mark Adair says no. I'll take care of that. Romario Shepherd slices one in the air. In the afternoon sun, never easy, but safely pouched.
Yes, just banging this one in. Slower ball. Romario Shepherd trying to clear that leg side boundary. Was deceived. Good catch in the end. Shepherd goes for 2. West Indies 246 for 7.
Edged away, should be taken, is taken. Third is inside the ring, thick outside edge. Andy McBride says thank you very much, and Craig Young's got 2 and 2.
Just rolling his fingers on that one. Jason Holder trying to hit it over mid-off. Could only get the thick outside edge. Ireland pulling back things. Holder goes for 13. 246 for 8.
Well, well, well. The big shouldered arms. I've never seen anything like it.
All right.
Odin Smith gripping that bat very hard.
What a shot that is. Well, that is absolutely unbelievable. That man's parked his car and it's got a lovely dent in the bonnet.
Well, he should have put it in black. It's very easy to spot. Odin Smith hitting that one over the extra cover to the target, which is...
Well, it serves him right for having a Range Rover in that colour blue. Slapped straight to the man, simple catch, plinked it. Andrew McBride takes a really easy catch, and Josh Little has got his man.
Again, Little just sticking to his plan. Hold it wide outside the off stump. Joseph trying to do what Smith did. Couldn't get under the ball. Only get to the infield at extra cover. He goes without scoring. West Indies 253 for 9.
Full toss, smashed. Wow, that has gone 30 rows back into the grandstand. Big full P, easy as you like. Maximum number 2 for O'Dane Smith. Well, it's an off-cutter. Telegraphed. Absolutely easy as you like. That's a really good strike. 91 meters. Bright future. Goes full again. Clobber down the ground. That's going to be another 4. This is poor bowling, but it's excellent batting. O'Dane Smith, this is all power, all muscle. Well, Mark Adair going for the Yorker, getting it wrong twice. Previous was a big waist high fully. This is a low full toss. Clobbered, sounded so good, straight to the man in the deep. Taken, safely pouched. Good catch in the deep. It's a long boundary. O'Dean Smith got plenty of it. Found Garrett Delaney, who's got to rise small because he put one down not so long ago in the exact same position. Mark Adair gets his man after some damage was done from O'Dean Smith. Banged in halfway, gave it plenty. A long boundary leg side, and Garrett Delaney takes the mark, takes the catch, closes out the West Indies innings. Good work by Mark Adair today. He picked up 3 for 38 from his 8.5. Garrett Delaney took a couple of catches, put one simple one down. For Ireland, well, they were excellent for the first 10 or 15 overs, lost their way in the middle. Josh Little bowled nicely. 10 overs, 1 for 46 for him. Excellent as always, knew his game plan, execution was good. Curtis Camphor bowled wholeheartedly, an 8-over spell, not easy in the heat. Pick the bowlers though, Mark Adair, you have to feel 3 for 38 was excellent. West Indies, well, they've mustered up a really good total. They lost the toss, they were inserted. 269 all out. Shea Hope started nicely, looked very accomplished. It was rather surprising when he feathered one through to Lorcan Tucker of Curtis Camphor. Pooran's dismissal, well, it was poor. A really poor stroke, caught long on when the field was set back. Shamar Brooks, 93, excellent. Kieran Pollard played superbly well for 69 from 66. And the icing on the cake, O'Dean Smith with 18 off 8. Bowlers for Ireland, well, Josh Little was excellent. Craig Young picked up 3, but he was very, very expensive. Andrew McBride was used strangely for his 2 for 52. For the bowler for me, Mark Adair, 8.5, 1 maiden, 3 for 38.
Jason Holder.
Not a pitched outside leg, too high, missing. Nothing much going for that. William Porterfield's record against the West Indies is pretty poor. It's his worst opponent. And the reverse hits him outside the line of off stump. Given him, I think Porterfield will review this. I'm sure this is hit outside the line of off stump. Porterfield on the reverse, and that's all to do with Kieran Pollard changing himself from silly point to short leg. Worth a review, I think. 1 second to go, William Porterfield sends it upstairs.
Thanks, Nigel. Review for LBW. TV umpire to director. We have our players review for LBW. Original decision given is out. Fair delivery established on check in front foot. Can we move on to front on spin vision, please? It doesn't appear to be any bat, even though it's passed quite close to the bat. I like to use Ultra Edge to confirm. Ultra Edge coming up. It's flat line, flat line. Yeah, I'm satisfied that there is no contact between bat and ball. Can we move on to ball track? It's pitching outside, impacts in line, wickets, umpire's call. I'm going to go back to Nigel on field. Nigel, I'm going to ask you to stay with your original out decision. You're on screen now, you can make your signal. Very good. Nigel Dugan gets another one absolutely spot on. William Porterfield goes for a duck. That career average of 11 goes down against the Windies. Ireland 1 for 1. Jason Holder continue short and wide, smashed. Poor bowling, got what it deserved. Andrew McBride crunched it through point.
Never knew a left-hander that couldn't cut. That one sat up for him nicely. This was right in position, and backward point didn't have a chance.
Yeah, got what it deserved. Short, wide, pumped. Holder has an optimum length. Nice drive, good cricket, Andrew McBride, that's excellent. Technically very, very sound, doesn't try to overhit, gets himself in a good position and just strokes it.
very composed. Didn't really try to smack that, just stroked it. Nice balance.
First ball squeezed away for 4.
Shepherd just strained down the leg side. And that was just easy shot. All he needed to do was just get bat on it.
Oh, half volley, gloriously played. McBride taking advantage of a number 3 slot and trying to show his wares.
Joseph trying to get him on the back foot with the full delivery, but he was equal to the task.
McBride on the charge and slaps it down the ground. Well, that's not the kind of treatment O'Dean Smith is used to. That's a wonderful, wonderful shot to bring up the 50 partnership.
Yeah, I think McBride just had enough and has decided that he's probably going to target O'Dean Smith. And this was smacked.
Goes on the sweep, gets it well, he gets it behind square. That's 4. It's good batting, it's safe batting, it's good execution. It's a good thought process here from Andrew McBride.
Yeah, I don't think that's exactly where he wanted it to go. But it's 4 runs nonetheless. And good that he's actually taking on Akido Singh. Yeah, so this O'Dean Smith bowling to McBride, just that concussion rule. He had to be checked after getting hit, but he seems to still be just suffering a bit from that hit.
Well, it hit him hard, and it hit him straight just above the badge, so I'm not surprised if he's feeling the effects of that, because it was at decent pace in around that mid-130s. He's gutted. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely clip leg side, right out of the middle of the bat. That's going to trickle away for another boundary of Andrew Balbirnie's blade. That's probably the shot of the day from Balbirnie. Balance was absolutely perfect, and he just times it away.
Yeah, he's open the batting, Andrew Balbirnie, and he has to stick around and build another partnership here with Hector. This was very well played. Pierced that mid-wicket gap perfectly.
He keeps it straight, doesn't really give away a lot. So you have to look to hit him straight or take a chance to hit against a spin like that. And that's a good shot. That brings up the end of the 23rd over. It's 85 for 1.
Got the edge, but deflected well away from Shea Hope. 108 for 1.
That'll be 50 for the captain. That'll be his 13th in one-day international cricket. It's a wonderful knock, opening the batting once again. He's led from the front. He's looked in good touch right from the outset, but he knows he needs to kick on. 50 from 74.
Yeah, he's played well. His team needs him to go on, get a big 100. We saw earlier, neither Pollard nor Brooks could capitalize on a good pitch. So far, Balbirnie is in.
Oh, it's lucky. Thick inside edge. It's going to run away for 4, and all of a sudden, a few things going Ireland's way. 50 partnership. Top edge should be safe. It is safe. The umpire's got his hands up for a maximum. Gone all the way. Half a dozen.
Yeah, Balbirnie quickly got on top of that one. Could see Azari love banging it short. Balbirnie didn't try to hit it too hard, just controlled it. But the key for Ireland is to take this game deep.
Run back. 20 right, top shot.
Lovely drive. Should skip away. It's the shorter side. That's another boundary. Lovely, lovely shot. Harry Tector just caressed it.
Karen Pollard, look at him at mid-wicket. He's not happy. At the moment, Tector is looking really good.
Pulled away. That's a lovely, lovely shot. Jason Holder has not got the pace to trouble any batter, let alone someone that's been out there for 30 overs.
He was waiting. It was like he was waiting for it. And as we said, the wicket has gotten better. Rightly so. One who stays leg side of the ball.
Oh, it's a beautiful shot. Absolutely pumped. Tossed up, and Harry Tector says, I'll have a bit of that. I'll have lots of it. 6 down the ground.
Yes, didn't have to do much. Right in the slot. Just trying to invite him to go after the bowling, and he obliged. Straight hit down the ground.
It's been a great run of form for Harry Tector. His 5th half-century in ODIs. And all 5 of these 50s have come in the last 8 games, including this one. A real purple patch for him. And still very young. A little cutter, I think, and Balbirnie walks. Excellent breakthrough and good variation, I think, from Shepherd.
Yeah, much needed wicket for West Indies. Just playing a rush at being nowhere close to that. Balbirnie, and a nice cutter in the end. You see Shepherd with the reward of Balbirnie's wicket. He goes for 71. Ireland 165 for 2.
Taken it. Roston Chase takes the catch. A maiden wicket in ODIs for O'Dane Smith.
Yeah, how good will that feel as a debutant? Hugs all around, high fives all around. Again, his pace, and of course getting that edge. It carried all the way to Roston Chase at 3rd man. And that's good work by him. Harry Tector has to go for 53. Ireland 173 for 3.
Opportunity for another one. It's going to be difficult. Holder, hope it is. And another wicket for Shepherd. He's having an excellent time with the ball.
And high fives all around. Again, another pacey delivery. Comfort in no position. Tries a big shot here. Safe hands of Shea Hope with the glove. And Shepherd gets his 2nd. Camphor goes for 6. Ireland 173 for 4.
Well, that's a good shot. Good pickup right in the gap. Lovely, lovely stroke by Lorcan Tucker. That will just relieve a little bit of tension in the ranks. Really good pickup, and the placement was superb.
As you would always get from Alzari, he loves a back of a length delivery. If you're strong on the back foot, you'd enjoy batting against him.
Well, improvisation, and he ramps it straight onto off stump. Alzari Joseph is not impressed. And almost, how dare you attempt that stroke? And Lorcan Tucker has managed just to ramp it straight onto his pegs.
After getting a boundary, the need for runs, he tried, flicked it right onto his thumbs. All he needed to get more bat on it. He goes for 9. Score is 186 for 5.
Brilliant bowling, top-class execution. This is a masterclass of death bowling from Alzarri Joseph. He might not show much emotion, but that is absolutely marvelous Yorker.
Yes, maybe the field, they expecting him to bowl short because he's got the protection on the leg side. But this over, he's gone full and straight. Just too good for Delany. He goes 194 for 6.
Clubbed away. Oh, it's another poor bit of fielding in the deep. Nicholas Poran again. Well, he's having a pretty disappointing afternoon. He's jumped over another one. It's a welcome boundary. Yeah, he looks very upset. Not like his usual high standards.
Normally he got the gloves on. But that was an excellent shot by Rock. Not so.
Thick outside edge. That's going to be another one. Another boundary. Just bounces inside the rope, and all of a sudden George Dockrell just gives Ireland hopes a little bit of a lift.
Yeah, back-to-back bunches. That's what happened. He shouldn't have been on strike. Should have only been 1 to Nicholas Puran.
Well, Plink straight in the air. It's going to be out. Simple catch for Ruston Chase. Jason Holder persisting to Neil Rock with that back of a length and slower balls into the surface. And Neil Rock can only just find Ruston Chase as an easy catch. Yeah, just doesn't get it out of the screws. It's a simple catch. It's good bowling, good planning. Whoa, Mark Adair. I said he could hit over count corner. First ball into the stands. What a beautiful start to your innings. Overdone and dusted. What a way to finish it. Does just that. Goes down the ground. Pollard wants it. Pollard palms it over the boat. It's another 6. It was a wonderful effort. Right beneath us here in the comms box. Pollard made great ground. It looked like he was going to haul another one of those spectacular catches in, but he knocks it over the rope for 6.
2 balls, 2 sixes. Normally, Pollard comes up with some brilliance on the boundary. Not on this occasion. He tried to palm it back onto the field.
Good shot, George Dockrell, but finds the man. There is protection, and Jason Holder inside the ring. It was right out of the middle of the bat, but the direction was just a little bit off, and it's another wicket for Alzarri Joseph. His 11th against Ireland. His limited overs career, and this is a pretty easy catch in the end of George Dockrell.
Yeah, Dockrell trying to get under this one. It was just too full. Goes for 30. It's 237 for 8.
Well, chipped in the air. Kieran Pollard will not drop this. Simple as you like. Craig Young, well, he had to put bat to ball. Kieran Pollard doesn't drop many. He never drops them as simple as that. That's another wicket for Mario Shepherd, who's been excellent with ball in hand today. Craig Young, the next to go.
Again, that slinging action of Romario Shepherd. Going for the Yorker. Young couldn't get any distance. He goes without trouble in the scorecard. Ireland 249 for 9.
In the deep. Oh, what a catch. Nicholas Poran, who's had a pretty disappointing day in the field, but that's a great catch. I think the umpires want to have a look at this. He's going to check this catch. I think Nicholas Poran seemed pretty convinced. Threw the ball in the air in celebration. Well, great catch. What a wonderful way to win it for Nicholas Poran, the West Indies. A brilliant grab in the deep. West Indies winning by 24 runs. The umpire is just confirming that it was held cleanly, and O'Dean Smith into the attack at the back end. Bumps Josh Little out. Have a look at this for a catch, Darren Sammy.
Yes, Poran redeeming himself. Not the best of days in the field, but just putting the icing on the cake with a brilliant catch. And isn't he happy? West Indies takes the first ODI. It's 1-0 to me, Niall.
Yeah, they played a good game, West Indies. I don't think Kieran Pollard will be totally happy with their performance. I think there's an area or two that he'd be looking to upskill. They'll go back to the drawing board, have a couple of net sessions, do a bit of work with the management and coaches. But a win's a win for Kieran Pollard on his side, and 10 points in the World Cup Super League in pursuit of automatic qualification for the 50-over World Cup. Pollard himself was excellent with the bat, played superbly well. Thought he marshalled the middle of the innings brilliantly with debutant Shamar Brooks. Got themselves to a, what you would say, above par total, a very good total. 269 all out was always going to be a challenge for Ireland. With the quality that the West Indies have in their attack. Ireland fought tooth and nail. In the end, just a little bit too much runs on the board, and those back-to-back wickets you feel of Balbirnie and Tector, who played so well. A wonderful partnership. Back-to-back wickets often do damage, and that's Shamar Brooks. Well, what a performance, what a debut. Live long in the memory. Beautiful innings of 93 on his debut here at Sabina Park. This is Ireland's chase in the first CG Insurance ODI. Balbirnie played nicely, 71 up front, and Andy McBride played well before copying a nasty blow to the head, retired concussed. Harry Tector again, his fifth 50 in 8 games, showing his immense promise. Camphor and Tucker went early, and George Dockrell, well, while he was there was a little bit of hope for Ireland. Then Mark Adair at the back end, well, he put bat to ball nicely for his 21 not out, but all out 2-4-5.
West Indies. Well, Jason Holder, he was economical, so was Akil Hussain. But Alzari Joseph and Romario Shepherd, the pick up the bowlers, 6 wickets between them. And O'Dean Smith would be happy with this debut, restricting Ireland 245.
So the first CG Insurance ODI here at wonderful Sabina Park, Jamaica. West Indies, they were inserted and played nicely. 269 all out. Shamar Brooks played beautifully for his 93. Kieran Pollard excellent with his 69. Mark Adair 3 for 38, bowled nicely, and Josh Little and Andy McBride were impressive. Ireland in reply, in riposte, all out 2-4-5 in the last over. Captain Balbirnie once again showing his skill, 71 from 94. Harry Tector played nicely for 53. Pick of the bowlers for me though, Alzari Joseph 3 for 55. Akil Hussain bowled nicely, 1 for 35, and O'Dean Smith and Romario Shepherd both were impressive. All in all, West Indies winning by 24 runs.